Hey Gear Seekers, I'm Nick. We're out here at Computex Taipei 2026 seeing what Gigabyte has on the booth. They've got their brand new Infinity 40th anniversary graphics cards as well as a metal 3D printed motherboard. Let's go and take a close look. But before that, here's a word from our Computex Taipei 2026 sponsors. Well, it's not Gigabyte, it's us. Let's take a look.
Our Computex 2026 coverage is proudly brought to you by us. No major sponsor this year, we're doing our own thing. If you'd like to support the channel, hit the subscribe button, and if you like the music you hear on the channel, we make the music. You can listen to it by becoming a channel member. Now back to the show.
Wind force, hyperburst, wind force, hyperburst, wind force, hyperburst, wind force, hyperburst, wind force, hyperburst. Gigabyte must have known that I was coming because all of the cool stuff they've hidden in locations where I can't grab them and accidentally drop them or break them. These are the all-new Infinity graphics cards from Gigabyte. They have both a 5080 and 5090 version. This is the 5080 version here on display. Essentially, you guys have seen this. They've been kind of showing these around social media for the last couple of weeks. There's nothing really exciting with these graphics cards other than the new cooler design. This kind of copies what we see with the dual flow-through cooler that we saw on the Founders Edition 5090 and also the 5080, but they've hidden the power connector on the back of the card, kind of like what we saw with the Aorus Master Stealth last year at Computex. Yes, guys, I know that Sapphire did it first, but Aorus and Gigabyte, it's more widely available than those Sapphire cards, and these are also GeForce cards, not AMD cards. Let us know what you guys think of this new design. They do have a little bit of a demo explaining how the airflow works, but you guys are enthusiasts, you know exactly how all of this works. Essentially, it brings cool air from the bottom and pushes it out through the top, and the PCB for the card is in the center of the card. Then they use some extension cables in the center of the card to route all the PCIe wiring, making it a more compact card so they can expand the cooling out. At this point, we know how dual flow-through cards work, so the technology isn't anything new, but we haven't seen an add-in board partner do it quite like this with the huge cooling potential that these new Infinity cards have. Let us know what you think down below. Nothing to see here, guys. Just trying to get a skill score happening. Let's see what cars they have. Oh, they're right at the start of the game. How boring. Oh, no wheel spins yet? Damn, I was hoping to use their wheel spins. All right, let's see if we can get a skill score going on here. Ah! Stabbed me. This is the all-new Aorus B850M Stealth. This is Gigabyte's first MATX back connector board that supports Project Stealth. This is something that I've been waiting for Gigabyte to do for ages because the adoption of back connector MATX cases has been quite low because MSI has dominated it with their back connector MATX motherboard. So good work, Gigabyte. I'm glad to see you guys bringing your already existing B850M platform to Project Stealth. In terms of features here, we're seeing what we see on most B850 boards. We've got 5 gigabit Ethernet, no USB 4 because it's B850M, plenty of M.2 slots for storage, but this board right here, as I mentioned earlier in the week, we already have this one in for review back at the studio at home. So hold on tight and make sure you're subscribed if you want to see what I have to say about this interesting little back connector motherboard. Look at it. I love it. It's so small, it's so cute. But man, these back connector boards stab the absolute living heck out of your hands if you pick them up wrong. It's those little RGB connectors, look at them. Those little things are so dangerous. I stab my fingers on these back connector boards with those all the time. They need to do like anti-stabbing technology for that somehow. In terms of pricing and availability, not quite sure yet. I know it's coming very, very soon. And it's also available in black, which is nice for Project Stealth because almost everything that we've seen for Project Stealth has been white. So they really are listening to the community when it comes to giving you options. However, I know you're going to comment and say, nobody's building PCs right now, but if you are, or you're looking at upgrading your motherboard or doing a back connector setup, something like this for your MATX system is going to get the job done. Time to write a letter. Dear Gigabyte, my name is Nick. I'm from Gear Seekers. You may or may not know this, but I'm a motherboard enthusiast and I'm a user of all things Threadripper. Why have you been hiding this motherboard from me the entire time? This is the Gigabyte WRX90 AI Top. This thing is an absolute monster. This has, do you want to count with me? 7 PCIe Gen 5 PCIe slots, dual 10 gigabit Ethernet, integrated IPMI. This also has mini DisplayPort and DisplayPort pass-through and VGA for the integrated BMC and IPMI. This thing is an absolute beast. And my regards, Nick from Gear Seekers. P.S. You have my shipping details. Please send. As well as that, guys, it has some interesting little I/O features too. It's got MCIO, which is pretty crazy on a board that is not a server board. This is a workstation board. MCIO is completely unnecessary, but so very necessary, because when you see the use case, look at that. I have one of these too, if you guys didn't know. There you go, Claire. You can be the hand model. Yeah, this thing looks absolutely freaking insane. WRX90 AI Top with 2 GPUs connected via MCIO. I hope you guys get my love letter, because it was definitely a love letter. Oh, and did I mention the VRM cooling? What on earth? This thing is nuts. Oh, I have the perfect place for this to live, in my 3RU rack for editing videos and not for AI. That's insanely heavy. This is the all-new Aorus X870 Infinity Next. This is a completely 3D metal printed motherboard. It takes them approximately 3 days to print this motherboard, and there's only 3 of these in existence. And guess what, my friends? I now own one. As I mentioned, this is designed from space-grade materials, and they're really using technology and airflow design that you're seeing in data centers now, especially with things like the DGX Spark that we've seen from NVIDIA. We saw Cooler kind of doing this with their new designs for all of the front panels on their limited edition cases lately as well. And to be honest, this is more of a concept than something that you'll see in production, because I can guarantee you, if it takes 3 days to 3D print a motherboard, not only are these going to be highly sought after, they're going to cost thousands and thousands of dollars. But here's the thing, right? Feature-wise, it's not like something that we haven't seen before. It is supposed to be a flagship. It's got 10 gigabit Ethernet and basically everything that you see with other X870E motherboards. Let us know what you think about this board down below. I can't believe that I'm getting to touch it. This is on one of those displays where they don't let anybody touch motherboards, but because Gigabyte, they must like me and they value my feedback, they're letting me get my grubby mitts all over one of the best, if not the best looking motherboards that I've ever seen in my life. All right, there you have it from Gigabyte here at Computex Taipei 2026. I gotta say, guys, that WRX90 AI Top was a bit of a surprise. It was kind of hiding away in a corner. I had no idea that board existed. And if it is a board that has existed for a while, I'm sorry that I hadn't got my hands on it sooner. And I really, really hope Gigabyte gets my love letter, because that board looks freaking phenomenal. Not for AI, but for regular people who love to tinker, all right? All right, what did you find interesting here? Let me know down below in the comments. That's not the only insane motherboard, right? What about that Infinity Next board? I can't believe I got to touch it. They weren't letting anybody put their hands near it at all. There was explicit instructions for them not to let anyone touch it. But one of the Gigabyte PMs for motherboards, absolute legend, came up to me, gave me a bag of coffee and said, take the board. Crazy.